Okay, we're going to keep it simple, but in response to question about facing, just put your hands up, facing an opponent and not turning off. Some people feel comfortable turning off and then coming in and turning back on. But once you're turned off, you're turned off. And if he uses good Kung Fu and comes straight in with a Tandar right at me, I don't have the time. Now, this is good. It plays into my next point, which was he brought the Tandar, he came right past my body. So I'm going to face him, he's turned off a little bit, whatever he is. If I use a Tandar and I go past his body like that, then I'm inviting him to use better technique than me. So the point being this. If there's a Lopsao, go ahead and grab, and I want to do a Tandar, I can't just do this Tandar if he faces me on the center line, because he'll collapse me and do Pal Jong. But you would use a Tandar not by thinking of using it. We practice by thinking, but in actual use, you own it. So then if his energy starts to come by me at all, that's when I can use the Tandar and take the center line from him. And then of course, you know, he might fight it, and that's where Lopsao comes in. And I'm back to Lopsao. I immediately go back to my Bong, and there's my Wu Sao. But what's really important, stay right where we are, if you have an opportunity, like let's say right here, I have an opportunity to use Tandar, and my Kung Fu that I own plays itself to do the Tandar, this is what you don't want to program into your Kung Fu. This whole thing where I see people turning and going off the center line with a Tandar. This is, my point is about Chung Chi. It's, here's the Tandar, and he's going off the center line, no doubt. I'm taking it from him, but I'm going straight in. I'm not doing this. So the question was about facing on, and about what do you do, what if you want to use a Tandar and all this sort of thing. The answer is the hands come up, I do what I always do, I earn the right to come in. And he may stop all of my techniques, he may not, but I'm going to do this. This whole idea that you can do this for some reason, it's so advanced. Even if you see a so-called master do that, they may be very good and have great application Kung Fu. It doesn't matter. Every one of us has to do the physics properly. I can bring this arm here if I choose. I'm too far away for him to collapse this hand. It's not against me just like this. I still have control of the hand. And I don't have my wrists even. I'm in here like this. And he let me in as a part of this demonstration. But it doesn't mean I turn my body that way. So whenever you see a Kung Fu master or teacher with their body turned like this is Shaolin Kung Fu or Karate or something. It is not Wing Chun. Wing Chun has both hands available at all times. Even if I take it off here, I'm using it. And here, I'm not trading hands this way or pulling you off that way. This is not Wing Chun. Why? Well, let's say he ran with that hand, and now he pins this hand, and he goes to pin me there. This hand's not even any good unless I can turn, which is ridiculous. But if I have both hands here, I want to bring that hand there, it's fine. Look, I'm facing him. This hand is useful, and I can launch it. I can launch that one and this one. No matter what happens, both hands are constantly available. There's none of this BS of turning off. So if anybody turns off, just know that no matter how good the rest of their Kung Fu is, this is not Wing Chun.